I shared how you can make these acrylic signs for your tabletop for craft shows or the like, and lots of people were asking for a step-by-step tutorial, so let's get into it. Okay, to start, I went to Creative Fabrica and I searched for something that I could use for a sign at a boutique. So I searched with the term pay, and I found that there was some templates available that I could use for social media. So once you find the one that you like, go ahead and click download and save it to your computer. This file was actually a PDF that gave me a link to a Canva template. It came with instructions. Go ahead and follow the instructions. Just click the link and then use it as a template. So it'll open Canva automatically and it'll show you the template, and you can resize it to whatever size you need for the print that you're going to be making. The circle acrylic that I'm going to be sublimating is a 6x6 circle. So I'm going to go ahead and just change the measurements here. And then I'm going to move around the text to center it on this 6x6 template. So here I'm just going to move the graphics around, make it work for me, and I'm going to add my tag for social media. I'm going to also generate a QR code for my website. And all you need to do is just search QR code in the menu and it'll give you a couple of options, and just pick one that works for you. I'm going to use this QR generator, and you just paste in your URL and it'll generate the code for you. So just replace the mock code that's there with the one that you created and resize it to your liking. I'm going to import my logo and just put it over here on the right. Of course, you could do this any way you'd like. You could change the wording, you can change the icons, you can make it your own. I'm going to change the colors of the social media icons to match my branding, and I also don't need the old Twitter logo, so I'm going to import a TikTok one. And this TikTok one has an extra design connected to it, so I'm just going to crop out the TikTok logo and add a little white square to cover the part that I can't crop out. So I'll just resize it and make it yellow to match my logo. Just rearranging some more of the icons and just making this a little bit more customized, and then we'll be ready to download it. Don't forget to rename your design, and then when you're ready to download, click the share button. I like to use download, and then I go to PDF print for printing, and I change it to CMYK best for printing, and I download that PDF. I open this in Adobe Acrobat and I print directly from there. And here you can see that I'm changing my parameters, making sure I have everything correct according to my printer settings. You do want to make sure you turn off bidirectional printing and turn off the mirror. Before I printed, I went back and made a couple of adjustments. I took out that border at the bottom since we are going to be using a circle acrylic sign, and we need to make sure that the text is real tight so it fits on the sign. And I also printed out just some color that matches my logo that I could use for the base of the sign. I printed on A-sub paper. This is 125G, and I used my Epson F170 sublimation printer. These are the acrylic sublimation signs we're going to be using. They are from PYD Life. These are the round ones, but I think they have other shapes as well. So we just take this out of the package. And then we're also going to need to remove the protective film that is on both sides of the sign. And also on the base. The base is fully sublimatable as well, so we want to take advantage of that. I'm going to use that print that I printed out to match my logo, and we'll be sublimating this as well. Okay, as you can see, there's two sides. This is the clear side, and this is the side that actually is prepared for sublimation, which is the white side. So when we get our print, we're going to make sure when we print we do not mirror, because you're going to be placing the white side on top of your design, and you can see right through it. So just center that and then secure it with heat-resistant tape. And then I just trimmed down that other print that I printed. You want to make that larger than your print, so that way you don't have any spots missing when you sublimate. Again, just secure it with heat-resistant tape. I'm going to be using my HTV Ront manual heat press for this, and the temperature is 355 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll be pressing for 120 seconds. The packaging tells you the temperature, which is 356, but mine goes to 355. It goes in fives, so it's either 355 or 360, so it always works fine at 355. And so that's just for your info. It is recommended to use regular heat presses for this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put down a piece of butcher paper. We don't want any ink bleed on our mat here. Since both of these are the same thickness, I can do them at the same time. We're going to put them face down. So the back of the print is going to be face up. And then another piece of butcher paper to protect your heat press. Okay, we're going to go ahead and press it. Make sure you have a good amount of pressure. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and remove them from the paper and remove the tape, and I'm going to move over to another press where I can cool it down and keep it from warping. You do want to use your heat-resistant gloves. My fingers kind of turned to leather, so I'm kind of used to the heat, but don't forget to use your heat-resistant gloves. Okay, totally cool to the touch and flat. So that's a good little trick if you have an extra heat press. Take out your pads and just use it to cool it down and to keep your acrylic flat. Okay, so I have my base and my sign. Just fit that in there and you're all set. Good to go. Now your customers can connect directly with you. You can also do a scan to pay for Venmo or whatever. You can use them for whatever type of information you want to share with your customers. So if you have any questions, just drop them below, and thank you for watching.